welcome. How are you? So, I just finished up my live tarot reading for Amberlyn Reed and the new partner, Tommy. That was quite interesting. The insight that I got on the two of them and the dynamic. It seems pretty dark. It seems really, really dark. This person, Tommy, does not have pure intention with Amberlyn Reed. But anybody who's on Twitter, then if you've seen all this stuff on Twitter regarding Tommy, then you know, yeah, this person is a bit of a player and a smooth operator. But you guys aren't here to talk about Amberlyn Reed at the moment. I might react to Amber with all this stuff going on. I might do some react to this whole thing with Amber and give my insight on that. But for now, tonight, I'm going to react to at least part of the live stream that Chantal did where she was eating Simpsons donuts. So for those who are not aware about the Simpson donut, you can get the smaller version of the Simpsons donut, or you can get the XL sized donuts. And that's precisely what Chantal did. She got the several versions of the XL sized donut. She also got the smaller donuts. But the beautiful part, the absolutely beautiful part was that the donuts came and they were a bit stale. So she spent a bunch of money on different XL size donuts and then they tasted stale. Wah, wah. So she was looking to get her sweet on and they didn't taste good. Although, if you ask me, I think it might have been a potential scam in mind. Anybody who has watched Chantal's content in the past, we remember when she was back in Canada and she would pull a certain kind of scam quite frequently. She would use Postmates and Uber Eats and she would order a meal. She would eat most of the food and then claim the food wasn't good just to get a refund, ripping off the restaurants and ripping off the services because she wanted free food. So she will get the food, eat the food, then get her money back. She could never do that in restaurants, though, over there. But she tried to maybe see if she could pull the same kind of scam in Kuwait, and she couldn't do it. They would not give her a refund, and she was not happy about that. So no free donuts for you, Chantal. Kuwait does not play that game. And I guess you found that out, and it puts you in a certain kind of mood. But on top of her getting crabby over the donuts, I think because of all of the interest in Amberlyn Reed, Chantal has really started to try to up her game with getting the interest back. She still isn't doing much, but she's trying different tactics to get the attention back on her. Chantal, I told you, didn't I tell you? That if you did not work to keep the crown, that somebody somewhere was going to snatch it off your rotten little head. Well, it would seem that Amber is going to be the one to do precisely that. Once upon a time, Amber wore the crown, and then all of the nonsense that you did with Natter, you got the crown from her for quite a while. But it's been a while since you worked to keep that crown, and anybody, anywhere could take it from you. And Amber, I feel in the background, she's tired of being in the background, and she's going to do and say whatever it is she's got to do and say to get the crown back and be on top of the game. And where Chantal, you try to use food to keep the crown, Amber's angle is a bit different. She likes to do the relationship drama over the food drama. So that's going to be her angle. And there might be some fireworks there, y'all. There just might be. I mean, Amber and Chantal, they're both control freaks. They like to use their money to control people. They are highly manipulative. So Chantal, Amber is not your friend. She's not your friend. She's never been your friend. She's tired of being in the shadows. She wants to come out. She's bringing in the side characters. I mean, if I were you, I would be worried. I'd be real worried Twitter is talking more about her than they are about you. You hate the attention going somewhere else, but yet you don't do what you need to do to keep the spotlight on yourself. So you got to deal with the consequences. But tell you what, let's get into the Twitter stuff. There's not a whole lot to go through, but there is some stuff that I've been gathering up, just, all the little clips. Okay, so let's get into it. And I know it's a little dark in here, it's a little late, but I just wanted to do this react before it gets too late. So let's go to Twitter. All right. So for those of you that are on Twitter, that you want to follow me on Twitter, my handle is WowGirlSarah. So we'll start here with Foop Olympics. Foop Olympics says Chantal saw all the attention Amberlynn was getting and said, let me eat some donuts and jump up and down on this couch. So yeah, I feel like Chantal's like trying to do like little things, different things to get the interest on her. The Simpsons live stream, she actually jumped up and down on her couch. Chantal, do you realize that by doing that, you were kind of telling on yourself right there? Like, you have been telling us for days you have your sciatica. Oh, my sciatica hurts me so much, and dragging your foot and all that nonsense. But then you do things like get up on your couch. You're telling on yourself. That's why we don't believe you, because you say, oh, I'm so sick of my back and da-da-da. And then you jump up and down on your couch like you're perfectly fine. So what's up with that? But I think Chantal's getting desperate to keep the spotlight on herself. And she's seeing more and more that people are talking about Amber, talking about Tommy. This whole situation is catching fire. And everybody is gathered around the fire with their s'mores. And they're like, hey, let the fire burn. And she doesn't like it at all. Girl World Garden says Amberlynn Reed deleted her video with Tommy on TikTok and Instagram. Girl is doing some damage control. Let's see if YouTube will be next. I think this is like a brief blow up. I don't think the whole thing with her and Tommy, it's over. It's just everything's blowing up right now. Amber might be taking the stance of, let's just let the heat die down and we'll start back up again. It just right now she doesn't want to deal with it. She's running from it. But Tommy will be back. Watch. Amber is thirsty for attention and she likes Tommy. She'll be back. Let's see. So the DX, who does the recaps of Chantal's lives and videos, DX on Twitter, this is, I guess, the current video. Chantal says if she was on death row, she would choose Taco Bell with extra beans as her last meal as an act of revenge on whoever would have to clean up her crap when she dies. What a thing to say. I mean, whoever that person is that has to clean up the mess, they didn't do nothing to you. Why being spiteful to strangers? It makes no sense. So here we go. Dell on Earth and Foop Olympics. So the aforementioned Chantal jumping on the couch. You guys are seeing it right now, right here. Here's the moment where she jumped up on the couch. And this was her saying to the reactors, look at me. I can jump on the couch. Let's see you do that. I'm showing my full body. You're not exactly showing your full body, Chantal. I mean, you got on layers and layers of clothing. You're covering yourself up. You got the long skirt to hide your fupa. So you're not really showing yourself. I mean, I got a couch right behind me. I could jump up and down on my couch, but I'm just not going to because it's silly. And you see me on camera right now. I'm showing myself without filters. Take your filters off if you're so brave. Okay. So this is from Kristen. And this is Chantal's newest mukbang. Like Kristen put it in black and white, but look, the hubcap cap full of rice. As I said in my tarot live, I've gotten so desensitized to the amount of food that Chantal eats. I don't even blink twice when she sits down to eat her donuts, her rice. I mean, because this is like the normal for her. And it's her health. And if she wants to ruin it, who cares? She's choosing to do this. She wants to cater to certain people in her audience. I say, let her do it. And when she ends up in the hospital, if she gets that lucky and she starts crying about it, I don't want to hear it. And you know,
And she's
shut up, Chantal. That right there makes me mad. Look at Julia. Take a good look at Julia. That makes me so mad. That baby is not brushed. Anybody out there that wants to take a screenshot right now, go for it. I'm blowing it up for you. That baby is matted. That baby is matted. Look right here. This patch of light fur, that's a mat. That is a mat. She doesn't look like she's been brushed. She looks miserable. Oh, the things I would say to Chantal if YouTube let me. The things I would say. You suck, Chantal. You absolutely suck. Okay, moving on before I get too mad. What else we got here? Okay, here's something cool from Science Girl. Why aren't these shoes everywhere? They would just be so handy to have. So these shoes have little wheels in them that if you just want to skate around, you can do it. If you don't want to skate, well, they just slide right back. What a great idea. You got roller skates that, you can just cruise around if you want to. And post of cats. You don't choose a cat. The cat chooses you. So you got this young man that is being kind and giving the cat some water. And of course, the cat is saying, well, you just got put on the cat distribution system list. So now I'm yours. It's just that quick. It happens just that fast. Okay, now this is funny from Yog. Look at this. Let's go back to the beginning. All right, I'm turning down the music. So you've got the puppy. The puppy's about to go after the toy. The owner is going to be thought they're going to play a prank on the dog and disappear. But the dog's not stupid. The dog's like, oh, the owner's not paying attention. I'm going to go after the snacks. So watch. The dog's like, oh, okay, so you're not watching me. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to eat these muffins. That's a smart dog. That is a smart dog. And here's another one from Nature is Amazing. I just want everyone to look at this. I can't pronounce the name of the dog. It is an ancient breed of dog that has been around for at least 3,000 years. When I look at that dog, you know what the dog's features remind me of? The Egyptian god Anubis. So if anybody out there that's familiar with Egyptian mythology, doesn't this dog look like the living embodiment of Anubis? Just a very unusual, majestic looking dog, but beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so here's DX with some of the recaps of the Simpsons live. And thank you again for all the work you do, DX. DX says, Chantal shows the box again. She repeats the same complaints over and over again. And Chantal is screaming at chat. She starts raging at people telling her how crappy and bratty she's being. Oh, sorry. I jumped ahead. And let's see. Chantal is screaming at chat. She yells so loudly and jumps out of her seat. She's out of breath, huffing to regain composure, arguing that she will eat a donut if she wants, screaming about how evil we all are for the ALR Tommy thing. She's mad about the poop jokes. Keep those poop jokes coming. We know that it bothers her now. Let them fly. DX, Chantal desperately pulls out the donuts, saying that she's going to eat them after all since she isn't getting a refund. She continues complaining as she takes another bite. She starts raging again about the donut and about us being sanctimonious towards her leaving the stream again. Yeah, that happened several times. She kept putting everything on pause. For what reason, I don't know. Chantal shows the box again. She repeats the same complaints over and over again. Uh, she says, talking about the shop, they shouldn't be selling not fresh donuts. You know, one of the things that I caught when I was skipping through the stream was that she got the donuts at like 20% off. Well, maybe that's the reason why they were a bit cheaper, because they were not fresh. Did you ever stop and think about that, Chantal? Sometimes donut shops will sell donuts that they're about ready to throw out at a discounted price just so they can make some money off of it. So if they're giving you the donuts for 20% off, stop and ask yourself why. Is there something wrong with the donuts? Are they a bit older? That's usually the reason why. Chantal comes back and is mad, ranting about how stupid it is. Quote, I tried complaining, but whatever, nothing happened. Like the pistachio one was really gross, too dry. The cheesecake one was okay, but it was dry. What makes you think getting donuts late at night is a good idea, Chantal? What makes you think a donut late at night is going to be fresh? Most bakeries bake that stuff first thing in the morning. That's when it's fresh, not at 11 o'clock at night. It's been sitting there all day. Unable to handle the stress of not having donuts, she gets off stream for a third time, saying she's going to be right back. We are currently paused. Oh my God. She doesn't have donuts, the poor girl. She's going to lose her mind over donuts. That she did not, DX also says that she did not get her Marge Simpson donut. She pauses the stream to call the restaurant, then comes back and says she will deal with it later. Quote, if you complain, they want the food back, so I can't eat them. She stutters and breathes angrily. She's mad. Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to get free food and your money back, Chantal. Duh. You know, like it's they're not going to get ripped off. I don't blame them. If you're sitting there eating the food, why should they give you your money back? I mean, come on. Let's see. Chantal's in a horrible mood. She starts complaining about the donuts being stale, then says she's going to complain. What a disappointment, she says angrily as she continues eating. Chantal fully starts throwing a fit. She refuses to eat the donuts, complaining. Oh, it sounds like she's in a mood. I think I might like this stream. Sounds like she's really, really crabby. So, like, I'm going to get into the stream, y'all. Is that okay? Is it okay if we get into the stream early? Because it sounds like she's in a mood, and I'm for that. I am for her bad mood. So let's just get that started. Hee hee. And if she gets boring, we'll jump around. We will, but I'm all about her being crabby over food. Hi, Chantal. Are you having a bad day? Did they not give you fresh donuts, you poor baby? Go ahead and get mad. I live for it. Okay, y'all, let's go.
Miss Goody, I did get it. Speak out. Juma Mubarak. Yes, thank you. In celebration of Juma. Hi, Melly. Sylvael, Vanna. Let's eat donuts. Paula. Green grape. Cut off a piece of each. And then Salah will have some when he.
Oh, please. Why did you continue on with that lie of, I'm going to get a bunch of sweets, I'm going to get a bunch of sugar, and Salah's going to have some? As if she would give anything carb related to Salah. Are you kidding me? He's not stupid. He's not going to touch her food. Do you think Salah's that dumb that he's going to take your sweets away from you, knowing that if he eats even one piece of anything and then you run out, then he's going to have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go get you more? No. He's going to let you have all that.
Gets home. He's not here right now. So, all right. So this is the packaging, and this is like a one-time treat. I'm not going to get these ever.
Oh, please. This is just a one-time treat, she says. Once again, Chantal, you are telling on yourself. You want to know how I know? Because in this stream, you talk about the Marge Simpson donut. And you said the Marge Simpson donut tasted pretty good. How would you know that if you've never had it? You've had those donuts before. You have. So why are you acting like you've never tried them? You knew exactly what you were getting and you knew how they tasted.
Over again. Hi, Linda. Yeah, Simpsons donut. Look at the Simpsons. So I'll show you guys. So this one is a strawberry cheesecake donut. Oh gosh. Okay, strawberry cheesecake donut.
Look at the size of that donut. It's about the size of a small cake. Literally the size of a small cake. And that's not the only donut she got. She got others as well. And she's diabetic. And she's on several different diabetic medications as well as insulin. I don't know if she's got some feedy people in the background and they are pushing her to just eat nothing but donuts, one right after the other, or if she's doing this for attention, or maybe a little bit of both. Or if she's doing it to cause outrage in girl world. But like I said, Chantal, we are all at the point where we are desensitized to what you eat. Let me take you back in time for a minute, Chantal. Do you remember back at the villa when you lived with Pete's, like how many times you flashed us parts of your body and you made a point to do it a lot? Like showing us your naughty bits down there, showing us your bare butt, showing us your boobs. I mean, we saw parts of your body we did not ask to see and we didn't want to see. It just became a common occurrence with you. Like when you do something too much, it lowers the shock factor. It really, really does. When something shocking becomes your normal, it fails to shock people after a certain point. Like the situation with the donut. I mean, you're diabetic, you've got severe kidney problems, you've got high blood sugar, yet you're eating this. And we're all at the point like we don't even care. And not because we don't have a heart, and not because we don't have a sense of humanity. It's because you are making a choice here. This is not a mistake. This is a choice. This is a literal choice. You are choosing to eat this food. You're choosing to ignore the fact that you are diabetic with high blood sugar. This is a choice. So, since this is your choice, why are we going to stress out about it if you're choosing to do this to yourself? And it doesn't matter for what reason. The reason does not matter. It's what you're wanting to do, and you're doing it. So you can go ahead and eat your donut. You can eat a million donuts. I don't care. But I just want to point this out real quick that death and addiction, they don't care. They don't care how big your channel is. They don't care how much money you've got. They don't care if you're a good person or a bad person. They don't care about nothing. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Once your ticket is punched, it's punched and you're on the boat. And you're never coming back. You can lie to all of us. You cannot lie to your own body. You cannot lie to your health problems. You can't lie to your damaged heart, your damaged kidneys. You just can't. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't lie your way around your health issues. So the only person you're hurting is yourself. You're not hurting any of us. You're hurting yourself out of spite and out of stupidity. But go ahead and do what you got to do. I'm just here to report on the news.
And there's a little pistachio donut in there. So this is their XL donut. Hi, Ava. Hi, everybody. And this is the Troy McClure donut, okay? The strawberry cream cheese one. This is I think it's the Mo, you know, Mo, Sislak. So there's those, okay?
She's so incredibly happy she got her sugary stuff. She's so happy about that. And for anybody who might be asking the question, did she eat all of that? Yeah, she did. If she hasn't already, she will, just because it's in the house. You think Chantal's going to let any dessert go to waste in that house? Nope. It'll get eaten, I promise you.
Yeah, they're huge.
And as I understand it, Salah wasn't home tonight. So he's out with friends and she's there by herself and she's just having a donut bee moment. Now, I don't know if she's doing that because of him or to spite him or to spite Girl World, but this is what happens when you leave Chantal alone. This is why she needs to be an inpatient, because if you leave her alone in a room with a phone app and access to money, this is what she does with her time.
It's like $8 a donut for the big ones. Then we have another one. I'm going to keep the boxes. They're so cute. What? They got the kind wrong. I think they got the kind wrong. I ordered a Marge Simpson, but this is not the Marge Simpson.
That looks like crap. I don't know what kind of donut that is, but that looks like absolute crap. That looks like a donut covered in slices of cheese. Or Velveeta. It looks awful. Ew.
So they messed it up, I think.
Obviously they messed it up. I mean, that's just unacceptable.
I don't know what kind this is. It's orange.
It literally looks like a donut covered in slices of Velveeta cheese.
And bumpy. And then we have the Nutella crunchy one, which is a Edna Krabappel. Bismillah bite. Oh well, they got it wrong, I think, but that's okay. Maybe they didn't have any of the Marge is so good. Should I complain? Hey Paul, Issa P, hello. It's orange and bumpy. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on.
You know, like, so she ordered these donuts. She got these donuts. What she could have done is check her order and taken care of all of this before the live stream. And she's like, should I complain? Should I complain? Should I get my money back? So I get free donuts and I get my money? She's trying to pull that scam over in Kuwait. It's not going to work, and she's going to get mad, and I'm here for the mad.
Okay, I think they changed their Marge donut because the last time in the picture, it's like a citrus donut and it has like a piece of citrus on it. I don't know.
And you know what? This person in the chat, here's somebody in the chat that's got a lick of sense. All Things Nella says, if y'all really loved her, you wouldn't encourage this knowing that she is diabetic. WTF. Well, what have I been saying about the Beezers? You've got the regular trolls, and then you've got the feedy trolls that they act like they care about her, but they're actually encouraging her to hurt herself with food. They talk about food with her. So there's not as many loving people in Chantal's chat as Chantal thinks. You know, there's a mixed bag of people over there, and a lot of them really don't care about foodie.
Anyways, so I'm gonna go get a knife, and yes, there's gonna be people bitching and complaining that I'm eating pieces of these donuts. Whatever, I don't care. Like, whatever, it's a treat. So.
You know what? If Chantal didn't want to hear any complaints from the Beezers, from Girl World, if she didn't want to hear the negativity, all she would have to do is eat this stuff off camera. Nobody would see, nobody would know. But she purposely does this on live stream and on video to get people talking. She's trying to kick up some negative response, some negative reaction. I was watching her live stream today, and there were people sending super chats of a not nice nature. And I would like to remind people who get angry at Chantal, who might want to send a super chat her way because you want to vent out your anger. Please let me just remind you, this woman is all about negative emotion, And in the past, this is how she made money. She will purposely kick the hornet's nest and get people angry to the point where they would just send angry super chats her way. And Chantal is a person that her well of shame has no bottom. There's no bottom to it. She wants to get people so mad that they're so angry that they will express themselves in a super chat. For Chantal, it doesn't matter if you like her or you don't like her. If you're spending money on her, it all goes to her bank account. It all goes to her Google AdSense. She doesn't care what you have to say as long as you send money doing it. So understand, please, that if you're really angry at Chantal and you're like, I want to say something and I want to know her to know that I'm mad at her, there might be some manipulation going on there. She might be purposely making you angry so that you do get mad and you spend the money to express your anger. Now, I'm not one to tell people how to spend their money, do what you will, but if you get mad at Chantal, take a moment and pause and think about what you're doing before you do it. Just pause, let yourself cool down, and understand that she wants you to get so mad that you send a super chat or a super sticker. If you do that, she's happy because the tactics worked. So just pause for a minute and think about what you do before you do it, because that's how she used to make her money back in the day, doing it through anger, making people angry. So don't let her make you so angry that you reach into your pocket and you give her money because you're just that mad. You're not thinking straight, is all I'm saying. All right, let's keep going.
Who cares? Just I'm gonna do it and that's it. Hold on, I'll get a knife. It's not that fresh.
Well, that's because you always order your donuts late at night, Chantal. How fresh do you think they're going to be at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock? I mean, seriously. Duh. So she's eating these donuts late at night, which is going to cause her blood sugar to spike. You know, big brain person over here eating all this stuff before bed.
I'm complaining.
And again, this is something that she did back in Canada. She's sitting there eating the donut. She's complaining that they're stale. She did the exact same thing in Canada. She would get the food and then get on camera and say, oh, this is not good. This is not good. Yet continue to eat it and then call the restaurant or call Postmates and Uber Eats and get her money back. But she's about to find out that Kuwait don't play that scam game. You buy it, it's yours.
No, it's not my first time, but they sent one donut as the wrong donut. It's not the Marge Simpson donut. And when I got it before, it was pretty good, but it's like stale.
I love that. I love the fact that she spent all that money on those extra large donuts. If they are stale, good. Good. You don't need to be eating them anyway.
What a disappointment.
Or maybe, and maybe I'm reaching here, but this is my channel, so I'm just giving my opinion. Maybe the disappointment is because if you're someone and you're looking for that high off of food, how can I put this? If you're looking for that brain explosion that happens with eating different kinds of food, if you eat the same food too much, you stop getting the explosion moment. And maybe that's why she's disappointed. because she's been on a donut kick lately. And maybe at first she got that boom moment in the head, but now she's not getting it. So she's like, I wanted to get high off these donuts, but where's the high? I'm not getting the high. And she's mad about that.
Why is everything stale? No more donuts.
And maybe another reason why you're not getting the sugar high, Chantal, is look what you're doing right now. You're drinking soda. So your brain has already had that initial hit of sugar with the soda. You're not going to get the same rush off the donut, dummy.
Silliest, I'm trying a different donut. So I tried the one is stale. This one is also stale, so that's it. They're not they're stale. I don't know.
Okay, so silliest of geese brings up the common sense point here. Silliest of geese says, because you ordered them late at night when the store is closing and they've been sitting there all day. Yeah, exactly. When it comes to baked goods, they're usually made first thing in the morning, and that's when they are really, really, forgive the word, I know that Chantal uses it a lot, fresh. That's when they're really fresh. When they're still warm, when they're still tender. You don't order late at night.
And this one is not even the donut I ordered. That's my major complaint is, what is this donut even? It's orange and bumpy. It's not the Marge Simpson donut.
Jenna says, geez, I guess blood sugar be doggone, huh? Yep.
The boxes are cool.
I love it. Nike Pro Jock says, try out that mac and cheese donut. Not the mac and cheese donut, and tell me what it tastes like. Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? It looks like mac and cheese got poured on top of it.
Damn it. Okay, well. That don't look good. Yeah, really. Yeah, they're really stale. I don't know. They're not they're not that fresh.
See, Chantal's problem is that she sleeps all day. So she could never get up first thing in the morning and order donuts when they might be right out of the oven. She's always up late at night. That's when her cravings and her urges hit her the hardest, is late at night. That's why she gets her donuts late at night. And she wants something that requires a degree of freshness, and there's a certain time window for that, and she misses the window by hours and hours.
It's supposed to be a lemon donut with a citrus piece on it. Like the picture even shows that for the Marge Simpson donut. They send me an orange bumpy donut. Ugh.
Maybe they heard that you were ordering and they just sent you an appropriate donut. Maybe they're trolling you, Chantal. Oh, it's that lady again. Let's send her an FU donut. Appropriate.
Anyway, okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna tell them. Give me a few minutes. Oops. Whoops. Okay. Anyway, I'll deal with it after. I'm not going to eat them though. They're really dry. I don't know. And the orange bumpy one doesn't.
No, you know what? Listen, I will never believe that Chantal is not going to eat something unless I see her on live stream get up and take the item, whatever the item is in question, that she takes it and she walks it out to a dumpster and she throws it into the dumpster. For her to simply say, I'm not going to eat it, and then push it aside on her desk, that's not good enough to me. because it's still in the house. It's still in edible condition. Unless she absolutely destroys the item and throws it away in a place where she can't get to it, she's going to eat those donuts. I don't care if they're stale. She's not going to let them go. She spent money on them.
Appetizing, quite honestly. But I like the boxes. Anyways, that's weird. Last time I had them, they were really good.
Boom! There's a confession. The last time I had them, they were really good. Not the last time I had a donut from there, it was really good. The last time I had them, plural. So you've had more than one donut from that shop. Obviously, you've eaten the Marge Simpson XL donut because you talked about how it tasted. So this is not you trying these donuts for the first time. There was a first round of these donuts, and you've had the first round, probably off camera, and now this is your second round. So thanks for telling on yourself.
I mean, the cheesecake one doesn't taste horrible. Like the cheesecake part tastes really good.
So what do we know so far? So Chantal has confessed to having the Marge Simpson donut, which is like a lemon. Then she's tried the cheesecake donut. So all the donuts that we're seeing tonight, it sounds like she's definitely had before.
It's from a Simpsons place. Like, I don't know. She's hoovering. Yeah, no. I don't think I'm going to eat them. So.
Yes, you will. You'll eat it off camera.
Sometimes they take, like, if you complain, they want the food back. So I can't eat them. Get her.
But you don't like them. You just sat there and said, these donuts are stale. I don't like them. So why not give them back if you want your money back? What she wants is to get her money back and keep the donuts. She wants to have her cake and eat it too, literally. But that's not how they play in Kuwait. Good on them.
Refund. I don't know. I'll deal with that after. I don't know if I don't know what I'm going to do. But I don't really want it. I don't know. We'll see. It was orange and bumpy. Hey, Tracy. Stale, yeah.
She's ticked off because she wanted to do this live stream and sit there and eat donut after donut after donut and get her sugar high on, thinking that she can get her sugar high and the reactors were going to be covering her the next morning, eating donut after donut. And yet the donuts are stale, so it kind of messed up her plan a little bit.
Did you see the mini donuts that come with flowers? Yeah, but it's like super expensive for nothing. Dry and sandy. You have a limited time? Like how long? Okay, let me get up. They're like, oops, we'll do better next time. No, I'm not ordering next time. You're like, it's not good donuts. Like, what the hell? Anyways, whatever. So sorry, guys, but at least you got to see what they're like, you know. Sorry about that. I had to put you guys on hold. I tried complaining, but whatever. Nothing happened. Juice. Like the pistachio one was really too gross. It was like really dry. The cheesecake one was okay. Like the flavor, but it was dry.
You know what? Her complaining about the donuts right now seems kind of shady to me. Because obviously she's ordered from that place before and she said the donuts were fine. So it's not like this is her first time testing the donuts out and she just didn't like the flavor. She's ordered them before. She was completely fine with the flavors of the donuts and she's eaten more than one flavor. And then all of a sudden, they're gross. It really sounds like she was trying to scam and get some free donuts by complaining, oh, they were stale, they didn't taste good. You were trying to scam them and it didn't work.
Please show you. Thanks, Anime Sucks. This is the box. And then I got this is like an orange and bumpy one. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be a citrus.
Yeah, like, look, I'm not into donuts that big, but if I got a donut that looked like that, I'd be asking questions. I wouldn't even touch it. I would look at it and go, what are you thinking selling me that? That looks gross to me. That looks freaking gross. Look, let's blow it up. Does that look appealing to anybody? What is even that? What is, like I said, it looks like somebody took a super huge donut and dipped it in a vat of Velveeta. What is even this? It doesn't look appetizing at all. Whoever it is that made that donut, you should be ashamed of yourself. Ew.
Citrus one, but maybe they just changed it and didn't update the picture on their website, on the site, because it's not the same one at all. And then they have a strawberry cheesecake one, which is the Troy McClure one. So they smell good, but I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. Don't know. I didn't eat them, Jenna. Haven't you seen their full donuts? I had to try a bite to know it's not good. How am I supposed to know? Just like telekinetically know that they're not fresh? The fuck? Yeah, that's okay. Whatever. They are huge. Like, it's a novelty thing. Like, they're cool, but this time the quality's not that good. Maybe if I microwave them, yeah. It looks better than it tastes. That's what it is. Yeah, no problem. I do have trousers on today. Oh, I did promise you that. Maybe it's orange flavor, but it's supposed to be lemon. I don't know. Maybe if you order early. Yeah, I guess, but they shouldn't be selling not fresh donuts. I don't know.
Well, you're a diabetic and maybe you shouldn't be buying them at 11 o'clock at night. How about that? This will teach you a lesson not to buy high sugar goods, baked goods at 11 o'clock at night.
Don't have crumble cookie here, no. Hey, Henry, but they look so good. Ordered them earlier in the day. Not as pretty as I thought. Like the lemon one I got last time was so good looking and yummy. It was like lemony looking. It had like lemon on it and then like a nice citrus twist, but they just don't care today, I guess. Can I do a spin?
Oh, and here we go. This is like the attention-seeking behavior. It's about to happen. It's like this is something she's never done before. She's just trying anything to get everybody's attention on her. Because girl world is paying attention to the Amberlynn Reed Tommy situation. So like, let me just jump on the couch. Let me just spin around in this gaming chair, which is broke.
Okay. I got my trousers. Make sure nothing falls out. I can't do a 360 spin. Okay. Gee! I can't. There's no room with all the couches in here.
And by the way, Chantal, I just absolutely love how every time you turn around, you're talking about your sciatica. Well, my sciatica. I love how you expose yourself, though. You know, in moments like this when you need attention, you expose that you're fine. There ain't nothing wrong with your back. There's nothing wrong at all, you liar. Lying liar who lies. And please stop with the baby talk and the age play. Take that to OnlyFans, please, if you're going to do it. It doesn't belong on YouTube.
Should have ordered them at 3 a.m. like I said. Yeah, really. Good efforts. I hit my toe for you. No kidding. I'm not getting rid of my couches. We're going to go seal on them soon. Wee.
Stop it.
Anyway, that was sucked. My necklace is cute. Thank you. It's very, it's real gold. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. Not.
Destiny Andrews, hey beautiful, sending you love. P.S. French fried ghoul is a gargoyle. Thank you, Destiny.
Why did you turn off the volume? Weird.
Okay, let's find out. It's so stiff. Hey, BBW Layla.
Okay, I'm sorry to pause it like that. Hold on. Now that's a pause moment. That is it right there. The bombastic side eye. But I thought she said that the donuts were awful, but yet she continues to eat them.
It's weird. I can't even eat it.
You just ate it. What are you talking about? I can't even eat it. Proceeds to eat it and swallow it.
Honestly, for me to not even be able to choke it down. I don't know. It tastes like warehouse.
What does she even mean saying that? What does that mean? It tastes like warehouse. Chantal, you say things that I'm like, wow. Like, what is that even? It tastes like where? It tastes like warehouse. What? What are you saying? What does that mean?
When people could smoke in Timmy's, yeah. Golden Girl, loyalty bees or get a cold glass of milk to dip. Thank you, Golden Girl. 26 months. Wow.
So Jean does sharp farts. Says Chantal, the amount of times I've seen you say something is gross or stale and then you eat it anyway. Yep. Because she's a human garbage disposal. I mean, look, we've seen the meals that she makes for herself. This is the same woman that she will make homemade meals out of freezer dried vegetables, out of rotten vegetables, coating everything in oil. I mean, just absolutely disgusting. Putting way too much flour in a roux, and she'll eat that anyway. Why wouldn't she eat a stale donut?
Patty and Selma donut covered in ash. Anyway, next time just make them. Damn it. Cricket, why are you being so dramatic? It's a friggin' bite. They do have Krispy Kreme. I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to refund. Like, I was trying to get help, and then I uploaded like a picture of the donut. It's wrong.
You know, I may be reaching here. It's just something I'm wondering. I'm seriously wondering if Chantal purposely made a large order for several different donuts with the intention of asking for a refund for all of them, thinking that she was going to get all of those free desserts, and it just didn't work. And that's why she ordered so doggone many. Because why else would she need 4 or 5 XL size donuts? That's just crazy. Was the intention, Chantal, that you were going to order all those different sized, different flavored XL donuts and then claim they didn't taste good or claim they were stale so you could ask for a refund and get all your money back? And then you were told, hey, you want your money back, we got to have our food back. So it kind of like backfired in your face.
I didn't even complain about the quality. It was the wrong donut. And then
Chantal, you've been sitting here the last few minutes complaining about all the donuts. Yeah, you were given a wrong donut. Okay. But you were also complaining about the orange donut that you said just tasted like warehouse. You were saying all the donuts were stale. So it wasn't the only problem was you did not get the donut that you ordered. You had a problem allegedly with all the donuts.
I don't know. It's a confusing system, so I don't know. I'll deal with it later, maybe. We'll see. Like, jeez. Give it a rest. Like, I don't know. People see, like, oh, a fat person with diabetes eating a piece of a donut. Better come and friggin' be sanctimonious.
No, Chantal. You are someone that you come online. You make a big deal about how sick you are. You make sure everybody knows how sick you are. You show off your medications, of which there are many. You show off your insulin. You talk about, oh, I'm going to change things, everybody. I'm never doing mukbangs again. I've abused my body with food, all that jazz. And then you do crap like this. So it's not about the size of your body. Because if somebody who was much smaller than you did the same behavior, I'm sure people would have a lot of the same things to say to that person. It's not about the pounds, it's the fact that you are a food addict. You do have diabetes, you do have extremely high blood sugar, and yet you're playing with your diabetes like a toy. Trying to find little loopholes and workarounds to eat the sugary foods, to go overboard. You, ma'am, are playing a very dangerous game. You are playing Russian roulette with your diabetes, with all your health issues. And every time you do a mukbang or you do the dessert thing, you are putting bullets in a pew pew. And you know what a pew pew is. Mm-hmm. And you've gotten lucky so far, but you can get away with some things some of the time, but not everything all of the time. And all it takes is that one time to change your life or enter your life. But do what you want to do. You're going to anyway.
Like, give it a rest. Anyway, I still have bags under my eyes. Everyone in here makes bad choices. Yeah, and I'm not going to stop making bad choices. So too bad. Get over it. That's it. That's all.
So is that all you came on live to do? To eat your donuts and cause a bit of outrage, and now you're done? So what happened the other hour and 20 minutes of the live? Look, like 20 minutes in, she ate her donuts. She's pretty much done. And she's yawning. How exciting for the Beezers.
You have to rewind, Juliana. I'm not explaining the situation about the donuts anymore. It's hard having diabetes and binge eating disorder. Yeah, for sure.
Shut up. Please shut up. Please stop saying you have BED. You don't have it. You have a food addiction. It is possible to be a food addict and not have BED. You don't have BED, although you claim to have it. You really, really don't. Because people who have BED, they hide what they do. They don't put it on public display. They don't do videos and lives showcasing their B moments. You're a straight up food addict. You just overeat. Stop diagnosing yourself and saying you've got something you really don't have. It's making a mockery of those who've actually dealt with it. People like me, I've dealt with it. And I got on the other side of it. You don't have it. You never have. You've always been a gluttonous, food aggressive, food addict. Your problem has gotten worse over the years to the point where to keep it going at the level that it's at, you have to have it funded by Google AdSense, your Beezers, and the feedy people that you talk to offline. You have to crowd fund and crowdsource your habit. At the level that it's at, you can't do it on your own. You got to monetize what's wrong with you to keep going with what's wrong with you.
For sure. I don't want their new friggin' stale donuts. I'd rather just have like a refund, but they had like a 20% off deal, so it wasn't that bad. But
and why do you think they were giving you 20% off? They don't care your foodie beauty. They probably did the 20% off because the donuts weren't fresh. And maybe they were a little bit stale, although there's ways to fix that. I'm not going to tell you how to fix a stale donut. I know how. But I'm not going to tell you. If you care, you'll figure it out. But the reason why they were offering the 20% is because it was late at night, you big dum-dum.
I'm not going to cry if like I don't get any, if I can't get anything back for it, whatever. Microwave and ice cream? I don't have ice cream. But yeah.
So take note, Beezers. Yesterday she was at the pool. She really didn't do much. She felt sick. She said she might throw up. She was lightheaded. And here we are today, eating massive amounts of donuts. Are y'all drinking the coffee yet? Are you awake yet? Are you waking up to the fact she does not care about her health? If she's doing crap like this, she really doesn't care. It's almost like she wants a medical emergency to happen to her on camera. Yeah, she's setting you guys up that something might happen on live. And you're not going to like seeing it. It's going to be very traumatic for you. She says she cares so much about y'all, but yet she's not protecting her health. Like anything could happen to her at any time. All she wants you guys to do is to fund what's wrong with her and keep funding that.
Hi, Vanessa. Okay, hold on. I haven't scraped out the icing. Just wipe it off.
And there's so many people in her chat right now that they're either feedy people or they're just plain awful. There are so many people talking about food with Chantal and saying, like this person, Juliana. Yeah, I'm putting the spotlight on you, Juliana, because what you're doing is messed up. So Juliana is saying, let down desserts are worse than not getting it at all. Are you going to order something else? Does Chantal need something else that's sweet at 11 o'clock at night? I mean, can we put our common sense hats on for a minute? We're talking about a diabetic who's taken several different medications and insulin. And she just sat there and ate a portion of a donut. She already got her blood sugar spiked. You want it further spiked? You want a diabetic coma? Would that make you happy? Ugh. And this person, Seals and Starfish, I want to talk to you. I'd like to have a word with you. over your comment saying she could be smoking cigarettes or addicted to rugs. There are worse things going on. Seals, this is where you got it messed up. Let me straighten out your head. Anything in life could be addictive. I mean, anything. Food and rugs, they're on the same level because for Chantal, food is her rug. Do you understand? And food can be just as lethal as anything you pop, smoke, or inject. Look at what food has done to her already. Look how it's changed her. It's made her unhealthy with the breathing and the mobility and all that. So because food is her obsession and her addiction, it is her rug. She's literally married to food. So thinking that one thing is okay and everything else is a problem, no. Anything that's addictive is, if it's all consuming, if you're obsessed with it, it can hurt you, it can hurt people around you. So thinking that, oh, food is just not that bad, it really is. It really, really is. Food is her rug, has been for years. She is addicted to it. Absolutely. Food is literally her identity. Do y'all not see that over there? Is it wake up? Food is literally her identity. She's married to food. She can't do without the fast food. Y'all don't see what a severe addict she is to food. It's so disturbing. And what's worse is some of you do see it and you encourage it and you claim to care about her, but obviously you don't. Y'all suck.
And then keep the boxes at least. I don't know, they're cute. Simpsons.
Stop whining. I so hate that.
Hi, Mama. Look at Mama.
That poor baby. She looks so miserable.
Mama.
You know what? Say anything you want about Chantal. I feel bad for Julia. I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her because this poor cat, the cat distribution system did not work for her. Look who they brought her to. And the same thing happened to BBJ and Sam. But I'm really glad that the cat distribution system took those cats back and put them in better places. And I certainly hope that Julia gets that same luck. That she ends up with someone and somewhere where she's happy, because she does not look happy.
Oh, big fishy on fish.
Shut up, Chantal.
I can't believe in 2024 that adults still weight shame other adults, especially fat ones.
Oh, shut up. You call people fat all the time. You weight shame everybody all the time. Like, what have you said about Miss Yava? What have you said about Kalari? This is nuts. You are of a bigger size, and yet you weight shame and look shame people all the time, Chantal. And you age shame too. Bitch, you've gotten in my comments talking about where I live and how I live. Talking about the fact that I live in a trailer, and I knew it was you because you were under a sock and you give yourself away. You'll go after anybody for any reason. You don't care what. Because you like to be nasty. You like to be mean. It gives you a sense of power to be mean to people, to potentially hurt them. You get off on it. But there's a lot more things to talk about with you besides your weight. There's so many other things that the weight is at the bottom of the page, girl. But you like to use that as a shield to cover up the fact that you're just an awful person. And that's why we talk about you.
other fat people, shaming other fat people. It's so weird. Salah's with his friends.
Is that why you're eating all the donuts? Because he's not there? Is this your way of flipping him the middle finger of, I want your attention? I want you to pay attention to me. And because you're not, out of spite, I'm going to eat 5 freaking donuts? Is this like a little get back moment at Salah? And when he comes back and he sees all the donut boxes, you're going to look at him and say, see what happens when you leave me alone? Are you going to flip the script and blame your problem on him like it's his fault because he wasn't there to stop you? Because if that's the case, that's manipulative. You can't do that. You can't blame your addiction on somebody else. You just can't do it. You had that issue before you met Salah. Trying to use having B moments as a way to manipulate him to stick around with you. He don't like you. He's not in love with you. Let the boy have his fun. He's going to anyway. I bet when he walks in, she's going to be like, look what I did, and it's your fault, and you weren't here, and you didn't give me attention, and you didn't pick up your phone. Watch.
Hello, Island Dragonfly. She's sleeping. What is she supposed to do? Hi, G-Tabs. Personally, I would prefer she eat the rest on cam, but if the donuts suck, I don't recommend it. Thank you, Anime Sucks. No, I can't even eat them. Like, you guys know. Okay, literally.
Okay, so anime sucks, you suck. This person's super chat. I would prefer she eat the rest on camera. Are you a feedie? So you want this severe diabetic with all her health issues to eat all those donuts on camera, knowing that her blood sugar is going to spike? What a caring person you are. What a quality person you must be.
Literally, you guys are messed up in the head. Like, how R-word do you have to be to think I'm going to eat this off camera?
You are, though. Who are you talking to? You don't think I know? Girl, listen. One food addict cannot lie to another. You have a food, like, you're a food addict, but I have BED. You can't lie to me. Okay? You just can't. It ain't gonna work. I see you. When you sit there and say, I'm not gonna eat it off camera, this is me not only giving you the bombastic side eye, but I'm pulling down my glasses and looking at you. Okay? Look, no, you're not gonna lie like that. If you have a temptation food and it's in the house, it's too close. The only way I'm going to believe you did not eat those donuts is if you took those boxes, you grabbed your camera, and you walked those boxes downstairs to the nearest dumpster and you tossed them inside where you can't possibly reach them. Or you destroyed them. Then I'll believe you, but I don't believe you right now. If they're there still in the box, still edible, you're going to snack on them. Yes, you are.
When I literally mukbang and eating entire pizza if I want to on camera. Well, I'm not like you reactors who send hate. I know who sent that super chat, probably Scatadoo. I'm not ashamed of myself and my weight. Like, seriously, I at least cam the fuck up. Okay? I show my...
I'm camming up. Hi. Hi, Chantal. I'm camming up. What? I'm right here. I know it's dark in here. Hi. No filters. Yeah, it's a little dark. I got to turn on another light. Booger's behind me. But this is me. And I'm older than you, so what's your point? What is the point? What point are you trying to make? Showing how you look. I'm showing how I look. So we both know how each other looks. So what? So what? I'm a reactor. You can react without showing your face, showing your body. This is not a runway. This is not a beauty contest. So why does it have to matter about looks or body shape or pounds? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking the questions over here, looking for the answers. But go ahead and jump on that couch like a fool. Go for it.
Body. I show my whole body.
So yesterday she was claiming it's so hot, I can't do anything. And today she's jumping on the couch. So what she's proving right now is that if she wanted to swim, she could swim.
Show my whole body. I show my whole body. All right? So when you do that on your couch.
So basically she's showing us that if she wanted to exercise or walk, she could do it. She just doesn't want to.
Couch, then you can send your $2 that you're going to need for your crappy rental house. Okay? Yeah. If I wanted to eat that donut, I would eat it. I don't care what none of y'all think. Okay?
Oh, look at me. I'm so big and bad. If I want to eat the donut, I'll eat the donut. Eat it then. Come on now, eat it. Do what you want to do. You go there. You do that.
Thank you. Who cares? You can't fat shame me. I'm shameless.
Yeah, we know. Trust me, we know.
Your son does that exact thing. Yeah.
And you know what? Strawberries and cream, that's what I was thinking. The whole moment with Tom Cruise jumping up and down on the couch in a weird way.
Yeah, all 330 pounds of me.
You're not 330 pounds. Stop it. I'm telling you guys, I will die on this hill. I think Chantal is well over 500. And I say that because when she was at the villa 2018, she was nearly 400 then. And she's put on at least 150 since then. So that would make her over 500.
Or, okay, you know what? Let's say we're 450 just to make.
But hey, just keeping inching it up. You said once you were 535. I believe that number.
Make people happy. Thank you, Teardrop. Anyways, excuse me. Sorry about that. Cruise ruined his career by couch leaping. I already ruined my career many times. Why is Amberlynn's girlfriend a feeder, Juliana? Let me guess, because Amberlynn's fat?
No, because it was proved that she's one. And don't tell me you don't know, Chantal, because we know you're on Twitter, girl. And we know you got people on Twitter. You know all about the situation, and you are irritated because people are bringing her up in your stream.
Hi, Siren. Burp. Did I burp? All the more to love. Yeah. Hi, Belly.
And Strawberries and Cream says there are pictures of her girlfriend on a feeder site.
What? The poop jokes are so childish. A bunch of kid talk. Yeah, really. Just finished uploading my Oreo ice cream video. Yum. All right, everyone check out Ghostface Oreo video. She's a feeder on a website? Oh. I don't know. Really? She's Nicole, she's a confirmed feeder? Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. I hope she does. I don't know.
All right. You know, I don't know if Amber or Chantal ever stopped to think about different things. About the fact that they are both women of a bigger size. Both of them. They're ladies of a much larger size. They're a collection of shapes, as Coram likes to say. But because they have configured their lives to revolve around food and being of a bigger size, that's going to attract different kinds of people. Either people that are of the feeder variety, they're going to orbit around them, or people that are looking to capitalize on them being on YouTube and their money. And in Chantal's case, capitalize on her addiction to food. Like, oh, she's got this problem, but it's profitable for her, which means it could be profitable for me. So I'm just going to attach myself to her. Like that's the kind of people you're attracting, Chantal. Not that you're any kind of prize, mind you. You're scum, and you're attracting more of the same. You're at the bottom of the fish tank, ma'am. So isn't it appropriate that you are attracting bottom feeders? Yeah, it kind of is. You're the algae and they're feeding off of you. And you're okay with that because it gives you a bit of companionship. But just like neither Amber nor Chantal thinking about, you know, because of the life I lead and the money I'm making, like there's going to be people that are looking to get a little bit of this and that off of me that might be using my own addictions against me in ways that I can't even think about.
What do you want me to say about that? It's not my business, honestly.
Like the situation between Chantal and Amber are different. Tommy is a confirmed 1,000,000% feeder. Salah is not a feeder. That's not his deal. That's not his jam. If he was, he'd be all into what Chantal is doing. He'd be a willing, active participant with her fetishes, but he's not. He stays far out of this as possible. He's disgusted by it. He's not an active role player with this. He's just like, I just want to benefit off of what she's doing. I don't care what she's doing. I can turn a blind eye. I can be indifferent. Whereas Tommy wants to take a more active role as well as benefit financially. So the angles are different, but the goal is the same.
If anyone loves, yeah, usually Amani, because usually if somebody loves a bigger person, they're a feeder. Exactly. You know?
Well, Chantal, in your case, you actively seek out people with that fetish. You were caught on a feeder website with an active profile. And up at Dimes to Donuts, that you've sought out all of the popular forums and Reddit posts and whatnot, looking for feeders and basically contacting them privately just to drum up more money and more interest for your channel. Like, I'm sure you're all over the place in that community.
Oh, it's her life. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much to say. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it. Like I'm so far behind on a lot of people's content that oh, really? More like sinks your boat.
Yeah, Strawberries and Cream says there's a pic of her being smothered by her ex's stomach. Yeah, that's a thing in that community. I guess it's called crushing or something like that. Yeah, I did see that picture. It was something.
No, I float. I float in water. Stomach smothering pick.
Y'all should have told Chantal that. Now she's gonna do it.
It was not her life to feed into the ground, really. Yeah. No, I'm not into feederism. I'm against it.
Liar. Oh my God, did she just really say that? Did she say that? She did say that. I'm not into that. I am not into that. Press X to doubt, you liar. Press X to doubt. Press X to doubt, everybody.
It. So I know that sounds weird because people accuse us of that, but that's
No, wait, not him, you. He's not a feeder. He's just an enabler. There's a difference. He's not into that lifestyle, but you are. You cater to those people. You have a client list. You have people that are sending you money and paying you for content. He's just an enabler. He's just bringing you the food and being the walk-on part player, but he's not into it. But you seek out the guys that are into that lifestyle. Don't lie about it.
not the case at all.
Liar.
Actually, like literally, like this is personal and I shouldn't even be saying our business, but before I order or eat anything, Salah likes, you know, he acts like my dad. Like
So, but here's the thing, Chantal, he's gone right now. It's late at night. He's off with his friends. You're there at the house. And you got all those donuts. So if you normally have to ask him about the food, like where is he right now? So apparently you're lying about that too. He's not there and you got all those donuts. Did that happen with his approval? And didn't you say in another live stream that Salah can't control you? He can't tell you what to do. So you're contradicting yourself. You're absolutely contradicting yourself. When it comes to your food issue, nobody can control you, not even you. It's way over your head. It's out of your control. You're not going to listen to anybody. Nobody can control it. So he's gone right now. I'm sure he wouldn't approve of 5 donuts, and maybe that's why you did it, just to make him mad.
This is not good for your diabetes. You shouldn't be eating this and this and that. And, you know, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, anime sex, bye.
So basically what she's saying is I'm going to do what I want to do, regardless of what.
For the super chats. So anyways, but for somebody to purposely be like funnel feeding someone to purposely want them to be fatter.
Isn't that something? She says she's not into the feederism thing, and she just mentioned funneling. How would she know about that? Unless she studied up on that world. So for anybody out there wondering, like, what is she talking about, the funneling? Please allow me to explain, because I've dived down that rabbit hole. To understand Chantal and the things she does, I had to dive down that rabbit hole so that I can bring knowledge here to all of you so that there's a greater understanding of what you're looking at, because sometimes it gets confusing. So funneling, let's talk about that. Funneling is when you basically blend up a bunch of food in a blender. You literally have a gigantic funnel with a tube attached to it. The tube goes to that person's mouth, and you're basically pouring things into the funnel, and they just suck it on it like a straw. That's funneling. She knows all about funneling. And to be honest with you, like, I'm waiting for you to do that on your YouTube channel, because that'll be the final form. But how would you know about that if you weren't into that side of that community? How would you know about that? I bet you've already done that for some of your clients.
In my opinion, is not love, because you're harming the person, right? So,
well, here's the dark, not pretty side of it. Chantal, you have given Salah the perfect out. You have a food addiction. He can't stand you. You're taking yourself out. He doesn't have to do anything except let you do what you want to do. You're taking yourself out. He doesn't have to lift a finger. He wants you gone one way or the other. And he doesn't want to rock the boat. He doesn't want to make you angry, because you are a wrathful, vengeful person. So he's letting you do the work for him. That way, if something happens, he could just wash his hands of the whole thing and walk away. And your videos are the perfect alibi. Oh, look, she had a problem with food. I didn't do anything. He's enabling you. And you want to talk about love? If he was your actual partner, what real love would do is put their foot down and say, this is nonsense. I don't want to see it. This is not good for you. You need to fix it. We're going to fix it. We need to get you some inpatient quick. Love that cares, love that's concerned, puts their foot down and doesn't put up with the nonsense. The fact that he's still around tells me that it's just a business deal. It's a business transaction, and he's indifferent to you. You do your thing. He does his thing. The only snare, the only fly in the coffee is that you honestly think that if you stick around Salah long enough, if you spend enough money on him, that at some point he will magically fall in love with you. You being the predator that you are, you think you can be around a man and just wear him down to the nub and he won't have a sense of free will? And he'll be like, okay, 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 I'll be in a relationship with you. Just shut up and leave me alone. You don't go about getting love the right way. You like to wear people down to get what you want, and that's just gross. That's icky. But that's you. That's what you do.
Yeah. Yes. No, Salah.
Okay, this is disturbing. So I'm looking at Chantal's chat. The mod breatheth, saying, I still have B moments occasionally. It's hard to kick. Breatheth, are you stupid? Look, I'm sorry you have your issue with food if you're telling the truth, but is watching Chantal the right thing to do? Is it what you should be doing? Like, you watch Chantal do what she does. Maybe that's the reason why your B moments are happening occasionally. I mean, put the 2 and 2 together. Be smart about this. If you want to get over this problem, you need help, you need therapy. Watching someone like Chantal hurt her own body and do self-harm, is that the thing to do when you have an issue with food? Is this the place you need to be? Is this the person you need to watch and be around? I mean, come on. For real. Wake up. Don't be stupid and get help.
Doesn't mind fat. He doesn't like thin. He likes plump, but he doesn't want me to be unhealthy because he loves me, right? He doesn't want me to be unhealthy. So
okay, Juliana says he doesn't like over 200 pounds. He said it on Facebook. Yeah, Chantal, and you're 500. You're well over 200 pounds.
But I still am responsible for my own actions. I still control what I put in my body. It's not up to anyone else, you know? Bees and let bees. But having a bite of a donut, you know, does it bug you when he questions my food orders? Yeah, it does actually sometimes. Sometimes, I mean, I get it, so I don't like get mad. I just like, I don't know. It's tricky. Like, I don't know what to say. Like I said, the situation is tricky. Like for me, I'm not ever going to be the type of person to just eat super, super healthy food. Like no, like super clean. Like, no, thanks. I don't want to. I don't know. But I want to try to make little realistic changes in my everyday life. Like,
but you're not though. I mean, tonight you're eating like 5 donuts. Five. What is going on with this donut kick, Chantal? Like, why did it start? Is there a feedy person behind it? I don't know, but are you doing it out of spite? Are you doing it out of wrath? Are you doing it to tick off girl world? Girl, we don't care. You can walk into a Dunkin' Donuts and eat every donut in the place. We still don't care. You can go to the market and eat every shred of rice. We still don't care. It's not our body. We don't care.
you know, that I can do and then build on that. Like I can't start right away just like all gung ho, like really super, like I said, boiled chicken, kale, like super, just I don't know. And
She's so stupid. She keeps talking about boiled chicken and boiled kale. She's putting the most negative picture of healthy eating in her mind and using that as a reason to not do it. She will not acknowledge that there's all kinds of healthy food out there that tastes great and it's good for you because she's so dedicated and so addicted to the fast food. So to keep that addiction going, let's create a really negative picture of what healthy food is. Oh, it's boiled chicken and it's boiled kale. Not all of it. There's so much healthy food out there. There's so many different ways to eat it. Chantal, there's so many healthy alternatives. And you could turn it into one big fun game of playing the switch out game. If you've got like a favorite snack that is unhealthy, you might be able to find a healthy alternative that tastes even better. It's got less calories and fat and sugar. I mean, instead of looking at it from a negative angle of I'm restricting myself and I'm missing out on something, turn it into a game of adventure of I like this, but what can I do to find something better? Is there something similar out there that actually might taste great and taste similar in taste and texture? Let's find out. Like turn it into a big fun game of adventure, like just trying things out. But no, you're not about that life. You avoid the healthy eating by saying it's all boiled chicken and boiled kale.
Anyways, yeah. Yeah, I don't just order without telling him. Like, I never order food, like, just, everything we do, we confer with each other. We don't just do things on our own. You know what I mean? Like, if he wants to order something too, he'll like, I'm going to order this. What do you think? Should I order this? Do you want anything? Blah, 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 kind of thing, We always like kind of agree together what to order.
No, I'll tell you what happens. You order the food. He barely gets anything, and probably what he gets, you'll eat that too. We saw what happened with the quesadilla. You took the boy's food away because you ordered tacos and it wasn't enough.
So, anyways.
Okay, hold on. I got to go back to this comment. Where is it? So, hold on. I'm going back. Swag Daddy says, Chantal, you and I both know you're going to be hunched over at the pop-up table at 4 a.m. eating the stale Simpsons. Come on now. Yep. See, Chantal, you think you're getting one over on your Beezers. You're not. We all know you. Girl World knows you. The Beezers know you. We're not stupid. We know what's up. You're going to eat those doggone donuts just because they're there. And you won't even care if they're stale.
She's a serial killer who uses actual cereal to take out her overnight victims. Melly, who, me? Thanks, Melly. You know what? I would do it with Captain Crunch. It's sharp. It's corn season. Thank you, Melly. I'm a grown woman, yeah. Yeah. You thought the donut would be bigger? You asked us to keep you on track. I think that's impossible because everyone has so many differing opinions, genitalia, what on track and what healthy is. We can't do it. But I will do some health updates once in a while. Like,
why? We mean health updates. How can you do health updates if you're completely unhealthy?
Weigh-ins and stuff. Like, I'm still like at the doctor's. I was 166 now.
No, you're not. Stop lying. Please stop lying. I hate it when she lies.
I'm 150. Actually, I'm 152. Like, I weighed myself a couple of days ago. I'm 150. I was 150.
No, you're not. Like, stop it, Chantal. We know you play around with the scale. Listen, I'll tell you what. If you go to a hospital and you get on a bariatric scale, like one that could take all your weight, and you stand on that sucker, and you can't mess around with that scale. It's got to be a scale that you cannot play around with. And you're like 330 pounds. I will say, you know what? You're right. And I was wrong. When I'm wrong, I apologize, but I don't think I am. Prove that you're actually 330 pounds, because I know you're not. You're living in Delulu land. I think you've got some kind of hang up with, maybe in your head, you're thinking, if you're 300 in the 300s, you're not fat. Anything over 300s, you are fat. Maybe you're stuck in the 300s because that's the weight that you were at when you were with BB. So like you just don't want to acknowledge that you've gained weight since then. That you are not 400 pounds. You're not 500 pounds. You don't want to acknowledge the physical change that's happened in your body, the damage that you've done, the pounds you put on. So you fool yourself by saying to us and saying to yourself, I'm in the 300s when you're in the 500s. Okay, you are. You can lie about your weight, but that does not mean you're any less sick. So like you got this weird hang up with the 300s for some reason.
52 when I weighed myself at that time. And then my blood sugars are usually don't go higher than, they're between 8 and 9, down from 25. So it's slow progress. It's, it's something at least. But to say I'll never have a donut, like I can at least have a bite, like a piece, like I cut a piece off, it's not realistic. It's not healthy to say that, like, I don't know. Before this dessert, I had some chicken, so I have protein in my system. Like, there's ways to try to make it more responsible than just like, I don't know. But anyway. Oh. Oh, Melly, she's a serial killer with cereal. Oh my God. So I'm out of the loop with all this, like actual feeder. What does Amber Lynn think about that? I didn't shave my head. Like, has
You
she?
see all the people that are interested in what's going on with Amber in your chat, Chantal, that should worry you. Like people are more interested in what's going on with Amber and Tommy than you sitting down and eating a bunch of donuts.
She said anything about it?
Like nobody gives a crap about you and your stupid donuts.
I don't really have one, but I hope she stays safe, and I hope it's not true.
It is true though. I confirmed that Tommy is a feedy person.
And I hope no Amber Lynns are harmed during this process, during this relationship.
She's so stupid.
Your boyfriend eats super healthy. They might use it as frisbee. I have to say, the best pizza, they have good pizza.
Okay, you know what? Past a certain point, this stream gets kind of boring. It gets boring really fast. Like she runs out of things to say. So we're just going to skip ahead. Let's see. Like there she is petting Julia. That poor baby. Y'all can see, like, here's a clear shot. She's matted. And it makes me so mad. I can't stay looking at that. I'll start cursing. So she's getting up. And here we go. She goes into the kitchen to get her shisha. She has to clean it out. Like this is her like killing time to make her stream longer than what it is. Right? And now she's gonna do the seal time. There's Julia. Yep. And I'm telling you right now, like I can't stand Chantal smoking on this shisha. I hate that bubbling fart sound. So we're gonna end it here. But let's go on to the comments. Let's finish this out with some of the comments and see what they have to say. Dina, here's an interesting comment from Dina. Dina says, you ordered the donut. You said you didn't know your address to tell them it. Why didn't you go get them so you could pick out what you wanted? So isn't that interesting? Chantal says she did not know her own address. Yet she had it delivered. How would they know where to deliver it if she did not know her address? And she obviously edited the comments, but let me just do a refresh. See if there's any more. Because I don't care about her stream anymore. Yeah, she's editing the comments because there's only like 6 comments, and this was posted like 9 hours ago. Yeah, you're editing the comments, Chantal, but that's okay. Do what you want to do. It's your channel. All right, guys. So we'll just cut it off here. Like I am not covering the rest of this stream. You know, she's smoking the shisha. She's doing the seal thing, being boring. So, look, I'm out. I got the meat and potatoes of the situation. There's no need to go on any further. So I hope you guys enjoyed this react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.